Wake up and I feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mine. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop on. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and we still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Then just log on to RoneDotCom.
Another day, thank you for being here. Another beautiful day in New York City. What a fucking lovely existence. What an incredible time to be alive. Holy shit, dude. This is fucking awesome. The Eagles lost. The Eagles are done. The only thing outside of my family that I care about, dude. So fucking depressing. Such a bummer. It's just absolutely devastating, absolutely brutal. But you guys are here this morning. I'm going to unload it all. You know, it's a good time to be depressed, honestly. We can all kind of be depressed together, therapy it out, better help it out. It is truly the thing that keeps me going. Like, it's the only thing. I can't even make too much Eagles content because, like, I care about it too much. And if people are like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, that will, like, I need this. I need football. People don't understand how much we need football. I feel like I've been seeing this bubbling up, fomenting idea, especially among wives. Like, imagine if like I just went and like couldn't go to a kid's birthday party because my favorite team was on. It's what keeps us fucking sane, dude. It's either that or sit in the driveway for 20 minutes as soon as you get home. It's either that or just like stay up super late at night just to carve out some time for yourself. We need this. And I would love if ladies had a hobby like football. Get a hobby like fucking football. That's great, but you don't understand how much I need this. People will be on their deathbed being like, I wonder what the Eagles will do next year. It's going to be there for your entire life. The consistency, the friends that you'll lose along the way, the relationships that will fall in and out, the bonds that you build with your older relatives who pass on, and then you use football as that thing that carries you from one thing to the next. Georgia football, Alabama football, Steelers football, Eagles football. That's lineage right there. That links one generation to the next. So I don't want to hear anybody being like, oh, guys get to watch football. Guys don't get to watch football. Guys need football in their veins. And it honestly teaches lessons. It teaches that lesson of that ass whooping that I took on Sunday night. That's a valuable lesson. You know, there are lessons to be had in that, humility to be had in that. It brings me down to earth. It kind of teaches you like, hey, you're not shit. You suck ass. You're dumb. You suck. And that's good to hear. And honestly, that was the problem with the Patriots fans for a while there. They just didn't hear it enough. And then you got this inflated sense of self-worth out of everybody coming out of Boston. Thank God I got on the coattails of it at Barstool Sports and wrote it into whatever 9-figure franchise that we have right here. PA lost as a whole. Yeah, bro, sad time. Like, I can empathize with my Yinzer brothers and sisters. They got smacked around worse than we did. And at least we feel like we have some kind of, maybe we have a coach or a quarterback or something. The Yinzers, coach out, quarterback gone. Everybody's old over there. Do we have a ball hobby? We do have a ball hobby. Excuse you. What do you mean? I mean, I'm not talking about all women. I'm saying that there has been a thing online where women kind of scoff at football. You know, if women love football, I mean, I went to the game with my sister. I know that there are women who are obsessed with football. And I just think that, as my British brothers and sisters would say, allow it. You know, allow it. Allow the boys to like football. As the same way that I'm going to allow you to like football, like whatever the hell you want, you know? Bro, I missed the walk streams. Yeah, I'm going to be walking next week. I'll be walking next week. Where do you guys think that I should go? Or we could talk about that in a second. But yeah, I'm going to be walking next week. Tease. We'll figure out where the fuck I should go next week. Start thinking about it. You know what I mean? We could be going out to somewhere deep into Queens, you know, Rockaway Beach, or go out to Canarsie or some shit like that. We could go to one of the islands, Roosevelt Island, Governor's Island, maybe go somewhere with Clemmer, one of the islands with Clemmers. We could go damn near Central Park. We could go up to that part of the Bronx that has like the little Ireland in it and get like a little Ireland type of thing going on. Neighborhoods will be back next week. We're just going back and forth. You know what I mean? We need some of this. We need some of that. We need a little bit of this. Also, no more neighborhood recaps. I think they were turfing the algorithm. I think that they were turfing our algorithm a little bit. We have the neighborhood. If people want to watch it, they can see the only thing. Yeah, Purdy baby to Prince. I mean, Purdy carved us up. The brother Purdy is an anomaly. If I'm a San Francisco guy, I'm loving on Purdy's little cute ass, little pinchable cheeks. I'll say this, Purdy must have been a cute ass baby. You know, he must have been a cute ass little baby. And they carved us with nobody. They carved us without Ayuk, without Kittle, without Warner, without Bosa. Eagles got slapped around, dude. It's a dark. I mean, it's not even a dark time. It's almost a little bit more assuring to know that the Eagles got smacked around, but it's in place. You know, we won the Super. We know that the guys can win the Super Bowl. You still have Saquon, you still have Devontae, you still have Jalen, and then on defense, you have all pro. You're gonna have to pay a lot of dudes, but it's not fucking my money. And we have Maxie and VJ to look forward to. Yes, that kind of stuff. Do you think it's time to move on from Jalen? Probably not. But man, I didn't think it was possible that the Eagles would move on from A.J. Brown. I'm starting to think it might be possible, dude. Even with the cap hit. But I'm hearing people say you take the cap hit, you use the money to pay Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, you get some draft picks. And I didn't think, I was like 99% that Sirianni, A.J. Brown, and Jalen Hurts are all here next year. All three of them going to be here next year. But then I saw A.J. Brown signed his jersey and left it in Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell's lockers. And it feels like goodbye. Dark times coming for Philly sports. I mean, do you think that fucking scares me? Dark times coming from Philly sports? I was born, crafted, raised, molded in dark times for Philly sports. There was fucking decades of my life, 2 straight decades of my life, where we didn't win a championship. We never won anything. We sucked ass after sucking ass. The formative years, my frontal lobe developed as the Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, and Sixers could not win anything. I'm not scared of dark times. I'm made out of dark times. The fact that we even get any light times is a blessing that I'll never take for granted, but fucking dark times? Fucking wear a dark time on my ass, and that's why we're privileged to have nice times. Who the fuck is that guy? Good ass hair, good ass mustache. I'm certain that's one of the actors from the gay hockey show. No way you can have that good of lettuce and just be walking around. You know what I mean? Brother, ew. Honestly, we never gave Devontae the chance as the number one. I mean, Devontae kind of was the number one for the first couple weeks until AJ had a problem. And there is a direct correlation, inverse proportionate graphs of one production going up from AJ, Devontae's production going down a little bit. But again, with receivers, you need multiple types of receivers. If you think that I'm not already grinding tape on Denzel Boston, the bro Lemon from USC, Casey Concepcion, I'm grinding tape on receivers already. But like Jahan Dotson had hands. You know, Jahan Dotson could have been a receiver. There was life there that there's other receivers that could have been. but we need to figure it out. It was the offensive coordinator. Everybody's talking about it. We watched Nick Foles break it down. There's so many people talking about how we know what's going on with the Eagles. They're running. Nick Foles said that it was the first touchdown he threw in his first preseason game was the play that the Eagles ran on 4th and 11. It's not enough. I'm telling you right now, it's not enough. What do you think about the wide receiver Bell out of Louisville? I got to watch the All-22. I got to grind the tape. Senior Bowl this week. I might fucking go to the Senior Bowl. I'm going to be at the Senior Bowl at practice in a fucking bucket hat, taking notes in some shorts, watching a fucking lineman get off the ball as there's a football attached to the stick. They pull it back. I'm going to be watching one-on-ones. You don't think I was grinding one-on-ones last year? Watching goddamn Gray Zabel tape out of North Dakota State? 4th and 11 is always going to be a tough spot. Yeah. Best receiver in this draft is Brazel from Tennessee. All right, I'll grind the tape. Listen, this is a safe space for grinding tape. Head up, Rone. RoneDotCom is catching Amy Poehler in episode count. Holy shit, we are on her ass. And she doesn't make the side videos either. Polar's not making side videos. Polar's not taking the Polar Express. W. Rone for finally doing a Bravo recap show. Barstool's been fumbling the bag way too long. Yeah, dude, I need to get on that. I'm talking to Jerry and Terry about it. And they're excited for the Rhode Island show. They're like, we want to start fresh. We want to start at the Rhode Island show. But I don't know when the Rhode Island show is coming out. I look it up. They say it's coming out 2026, but they don't have a date. I can't wait till October for the Rhode Island show. Do you know what I mean? I need to get on a call with Jersey Jerry, Rico Bosco. I just need to get on a call with them. I think we're going to try to get on a call today. I need to get on a call with them and just be like, hey, when can we lock in? When can we close the door, lock it behind us, and just talk a little bit of ball? I think that they're worried that they don't know the lore. I think it's better if they don't know the lore. I think it's better if they're like, this bitch looks dumb. That's good. That's the kind of discourse that I want. This bitch is crazy. I think that there's going to be some this bitching, which isn't from a, there's no hate in this bitch. They call each other this bitch. I want to use it in a positive. Big Ev and Jerry OC too. Big Ev hit me up. He said that he's got some takes. Love it. Get Big Ev on the male gaze. I'd love to have him pop in for the male gaze. I'd love to have Jerry OC pop in. I would also like to, I know that my sister, Gay Pat, is locked in on the Bravo shows. He and I've discoursed for him. I know Kelly Keys is locked in. I'm sure Rhea and Fran are locked in. What do you think about Shady being a coward, saying the offense looked the way it did because of Jalen? I hate it had to be Shady. I hate it had to be him. Disloyal. Dishonest. Misrepresenter. I don't mess with it. I really don't mess with the way that Shady's talking about Jalen because I'll tell you why. It's because he's wrong. I don't know if you saw this. Shady McCoy was saying that the Eagles wouldn't have success and couldn't have success because of the limitations of Jalen Hurts. We've seen Jalen Hurts do it. We've seen Jalen Hurts win a Super Bowl. We've seen Jalen Hurts elevate the offense and elevate his game in the biggest games. It's not that he is incapable. We've seen him do it under different regimes. Under Shane Steichen, he put up 30-plus points in the Super Bowl. Under Kellen Moore, he put up 40 points in the Super Bowl. It's not a deficiency problem on his point. Is he the perfect quarterback? No. He's not the perfect quarterback. But are there other quarterbacks who other people would consider the perfect quarterback that haven't been able to operate under the same exact conditions? Yes. Let's look at Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is looked at by a lot of people as the perfect quarterback. A dude who is built in a quarterback factory, 6'6", 230, laser rocket arm, throws absolute rainbows, and lays down next to Madison Beer at night. That sounds great. That sounds fantastic. People are so quick to make excuses for Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has had 4 offensive coordinators in his time in Los Angeles. Two of them were Shane Steichen and Kellen Moore, two dudes who the Eagles went to the Super Bowl with. It's possible. You have to have a coach that's going to bring the best out of a player. That doesn't mean that the player is insufficient. That means that some guys might need to be directed in the right direction. They might need a little bit of push in the right direction. But Jalen Hurts is talented. Jalen Hurts is a winner, and Jalen Hurts wants to win. Todd Monken will be a great OC in Philly. I love it. Todd Monken, what is he, Georgia background? You want to pull up that, maybe can you pull up that tweet? So one of the more lightning rod Philadelphia sports media members, Elliot Shore Parks, had a little bit of a list. Let's go through the list. Kevin Stefanski, former Browns HC, would love it. Kevin Stefanski, son of Ed Stefanski, former GM of the Sixers, would love it. Brother of Dave Stefanski, my high school classmate. That's the St. Joe's Prep gentleman right there, okay? Any Stefanski is welcome in Philadelphia in my eyes. And that's a guy who got a raw deal. It didn't matter what he was doing in Cleveland. He wouldn't have had success. He had ankle weights on for the entire time there, and we're surprised that he couldn't jump over a phone book. He's got on fucking ankle weights. Let him fly. I think that Kevin Stefanski is already going to be at the top of the coaching cycle, and he's probably going to get a head job, if you know what I mean. A head job. He's going to get some head coaching experience somewhere else. Isn't there? There's like 9 openings. So Kevin Stefanski is going to get a spot. Todd Monken from the Ravens. I think that would be cool. I don't know a ton about his scheme, but I think that he was a Georgia guy, and from what I heard, that he was like maybe too old school for some of the guys. I also feel like we heard the same thing about Fangio and in Miami, that he was too old school for some of the guys in Miami. Worked out pretty fucking good. Worked out pretty good. Tim Jones knows. Oh, Rone, you sound so clueless, dog. Put me on, bro. I don't mind, bro. Put me on. If I sound clueless, get me right. Is it about the Justin Herbert that he looked MVP with Joe Alt healthy? Todd Monken would be great. Tell me why I sound clueless. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Todd on that shunkin. Love that. Zach Robinson, Falcons OC. I think that would be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, he's the one he and Nate Steelchase, I probably know the least about. But Steelchase, I think that if you get a guy from a Rams system or a 49er system or one of these high-powered offensive systems, they're going to get hired within a year the same way that Kellen Moore got hired within a year and Shane Steichen got hired within a year. Mike McDaniels, I think, is pretty much off the table. I think that Mike McDaniel is going to get a head coaching job. That's obvious. It's like, does he want to go to the Browns? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Kingsbury might be a fit. I don't love it. I'm not in for Kingsbury. I think I'm out on Kingsbury. I mean, he's, 1, too handsome, doesn't really fit in Philadelphia. 2, they talked to him before. I don't think that he wanted to work with our offensive line coach, which I don't like. So I think I'm out on him. Davis Webb would be interesting, Broncos QB coach, but he's one of those young names, like J.G. Kinney, like one of those young names, could be interesting. Mike McCarthy doesn't do it for me. Gerard Johnson, QB coach Texans. I mean, I'm not really inspired by how their quarterback is looking. I think that they're kind of built on the defense. And Mike Kafka, I also think, is interesting. I think Mike Kafka has a good brain on him. I think that he did good things in Kansas City, and I think that he is kind of stunted by what's going on. He's in a kind of ankle weight situation. The one we skipped on, I think, is the most likely. I think that it's Brian Daboll. I think that the Eagles are going to wind up with Daboll. You like that? You think that's decent? I think that it's going to wind up being Daboll, and I think it's for a couple of reasons. One, he's another guy. I don't want to say ankle weights. He kind of had it. He had his opportunity to do his own thing with the Giants. Couldn't make it happen. They're inept. Their front office will forever hamstring them. But I think that Daboll was able to do fantastic things with Josh Allen. I think that he's a bros bro. Deep down, I think that he's a bros bro. I think that Sirianni will let him do what he wants. I think that he'll kind of let him spread his wings and fly a little bit as an offensive coordinator, which is, I think, what he needs. I don't think he's going to get hired right away. But I think the most important reason is he has a relationship not only with Sirianni, but he has a relationship with Jalen Hurts. Him and Jalen Hurts were together at Alabama. When you look at that every year, Jalen Hurts has a different offensive coordinator chart, the entire list, Daboll's right at the top of that. So you will be circling back up to Daboll. I think that the Giants fans in here think that Daboll sucks ass, but I don't think that the Giants fans could, like, smell shit from a steak. I really don't think that they have any idea what's good or what's bad. I think that they're so poisoned that they think that it's like everybody else's fault, and like the players are great, the coaches, no. They just don't know. I think that... I think it's going to be Daboll, and I think that that's a good choice for us. It kind of marries what I think it's going to be, what I think I want it to be, but who fucking knows? Daboll had too much on his plate as a HC. I don't know if that's a fat joke, but respect. 4 Super Bowls, brother, for the Giants. Yeah. Yes, 4 Super Bowls for sure. And I think in the last 10 years, last 15 years, there's been an ineptitude that has coursed through the Giants fans' brains, and I think that you have to clean house from the top. And I think that them continuing to go with their same GM is going to fuck them. And that's what I have on the Eagles, and that's what I have on football. And I think that I'm going to continue to grind tape, and I'm going to get deep in the draft process. I'm going to be doing mock drafts. I don't know if I should spit them out, but I'm going to be doing them for me. I always have. Always have. Never did it even for content. Probably about 100+ mock drafts a year, just ripping them just for me, just for the fucking love of the game. Because bros need hobbies, and that's football. How about them Bears, brother? Yeah, I'm rooting for the Bears. I would love if the Bears went far. I would love if the Bears went far. Would love if the Seahawks went far. Would hate if the Rams went far. Would hate if the 49ers went far. Would love if the Texans went far. We'd be fine with the Broncos. No Patriots. And Bills would be cool. Bills would be cool. All those things would be cool. Let's get a coffee and walk until we want a beer. Okay. Should we talk about that? Let's I'm gonna build a poll live. Let's build a poll. Let's add some options. Where this week? Where should we go next week? So why Seahawks? Because they haven't done it recently, and I like Sam Darnold as a person. Because there's a little inside info on Sam Darnold. He skates Mongo. He pushes Mongo. And he'll push Goofy Foot sometimes, too. Ran into him on the USC campus back in the day. He told me that he's been pushing Mongo. And ever since then, I said, I like the cut of this guy's jib. So where should we go next week? Dante Moore, yeah. Yeah, he's going to declare. He's out of here. Add Chicago to the poll. I think we're going to be in Chicago the week after that. I don't think I'll be walking around, but hopefully I have a cool stream to do in office, hopefully with Mook. Where should we go next week? Okay, I'm going to put first that Little Ireland. I feel like that'd be a fun place to go, except for we just have to see when the bars open up there. We could also push it. We don't have to do it exactly at 9 a.m., but that little strip on like the Bronx where it's like Little Ireland, I think that would be interesting and fun. Meatpacking district. Okay. We really want, you're saying it, so I'll put it on there. Is Rone scared to walk around Chicago? Brother. I used to go to summer camp in Evanston. Meatpacking district. Okay, it's on there. Knock over a few Guinnesses. How about, can you do a stream around the office at the end of this? Can you do an around the office vid at the end of the stream similar to Mook Donnie's Tuesday streams? That'd be cool. What's the island that Clemmer lives on? What's that called? It's not Is it Roosevelt Island? Roosevelt Island with Clemmer. Clemmer. Okay, Little Ireland, Meatpacking District, Roosevelt Island with Clemmer, Camden, New Jersey. Come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Little St. James. I thought I recognized Clemmer from there. Clemmer was a paid masseuse on Little St. James. He had no idea what was going on, but he got the fuck after it. Should we put in like a dangerous neighborhood? Like, what do we think? Like East New York or like what's that? What's the neighborhood in the Bronx? Ooh, how about Arthur Ave in the Bronx? Arthur Ave, Bronx. Do we like these? Gramercy, Fulton Fish Market, Rikers Island, East Harlem. Should I take off Meatpacking District and put on, Rikers Island, can't do. Fulton Fish Market, Gramercy. Bronxville is mad sketchy. Should I put on Canarsie or Bronxville instead of Meatpacking? O-Block. Walk Shy with Eddie. Love that. Love that. I'll put on take off Meatpacking. Yeah, Meatpacking's out of here. Bronxville. I don't know anything about it, so I'll put it on. Okay, starting the poll. Canarsie IMO. That's 2 votes for Canarsie. Fuck. All right, I'll put on Canarsie instead of Bronxville. Canarsie. Okay, there's the poll right there. Poll is started. Little Ireland, Canarsie, Roosevelt Island with Clemmer, or Arthur Ave in the Bronx. And we'll leave that up for a minute, and we'll let you guys decide. Bronxville is a rich suburb in New York. Okay, well, I'm glad I took that out. Bronxville is not the city. Got it. Canarsie. Okay, Canarsie's in there. Rone, did you watch Lisser's bird documentary? No, I don't think so. Is it about birds or is it about the birds? Because I'm like on a little bit of a hiatus from the birds. I was lost last night. I didn't know what to do. My wife had a work dinner. I was on solo dad duty, put the boys down. I didn't know what to watch. I was fucking floundering. So I finally got a crack into one battle after another. And that's a gem. I wasn't a fan of PTA of his last movie, Licorice Pizza. I thought that it sucked and was dumb. I thought that he totally redeemed himself with this one. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and I could not have been more into it. I thought that it fucking rocked and was entertaining from front to back the entire time. Watch Listers. Okay, I'll watch Listers. I'm fine. Marty Supreme, I haven't watched it yet. It's so hard. I haven't been to the fucking movies in a year. And then at the end of the night, it's like either it's one of the 3 or 4 nights that I'm watching football, and then it's one of the 3 or 4 nights that my wife is watching Bravo. And there's no time for film. There's no time for the movies. So, it's not right. It's not fair. It's not okay. But we make do. We're gonna make do, and we're gonna find time to watch a little bit more film, because no more Monday Night Football after this. We're gonna be done with Saturday football soon. We're gonna be able to watch some films again. We're gonna rock in and lock in. Seems like Roosevelt Island with Clemmer is running away with it. Let's go, Clemmer. Should I tell him? W take on the podcast award on Son of a Boy Dad. Thank you so much, bro. That means the most. I saw a lot of people being like, what did you think you should have won the Podcaster of the Year award? No, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't criticize anymore? I can't be fucking critical? Come on. I need more votes, though. Yeah, should do a Bush stream. Love that. Listers is the best thing Kate has ever introduced me to. What is it? I don't even know. A live stream of you at the movie theater during the workday. That'd be cool. That would be all about that. Yeah, that would be fantastic. I'm not scared of it. I think that would be. I think that'd be lovely. I feel like Clemmer's running away with it. Need everybody to vote, but yeah, need everybody to vote. But I think that it's going to be Roosevelt Island with Clemmer. Should we tell him? I'm going to call him right now. I got to let him know. I think that's good news because he was like, he kept on being like, when are we going to do it? When are we going to do it? We're going to do it now, Chris. 917. Who's your favorite celeb NFL couple? How does it work putting down twin babies by yourself? So curious as a non-twin mom. Ooh. Bro, it's getting hard to pick them up just from, like, not to hold them, but just to, like, scoop under them. It's difficult to get underneath their rib cage and balance it when you already have one in your hand. Like, you want to claw them.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record.
We can still change our votes. Scumbag move by Clemmer. He knows that I'm doing this right now. And he's intentionally being obtuse. Should make Clemmer try food he doesn't like. Yeah, Clemmer needs exposure therapy. If I'm going to come to his neighborhood, I'm bringing him a dumpling. Have you guys heard this? Clemmer doesn't eat food that has another food inside of it. He doesn't eat food that's wrapped up. Embarrassing. Shameful. Have you ever thought about doing pizza reviews in New York? Have not. But yeah, putting twins down, dude. So get home 5 o'clock. Take over. My wife goes to a dinner, but like you got to take the kids out. You have to take the kids out. You have to feed them dinner. Got some sweet potatoes. What's up, brother? Sweet potatoes and salmon, or no, butternut squash and salmon. Feeding it to them, ripping it up. Made one of them a bottle. Hand him the bottle. Top completely falls off. Soaked head to toe in milk. All over the ground. All over the butternut squash. All over the salmon. He doesn't even know that he's wet, so I got the dog running there, licking everything off the ground, but I can't leave the kids in the same room as the dog, so I got to put one kid down over here, got to take the other kid into the other room, completely change him, and then the dog needs to go out, and I can't take the dog out while the kids are down, so I need to take the kids out with the dog, so I have to put them in their outside outfits, zip them into their little Christmas Story Baby Gap onesie with the bear ears on it, put one in the top of the stroller, put one in the bottom of the stroller. They're screaming as I go and get the dog, take the elevator down, and walk the dog to the park. Big loop around the park. The dog doesn't shit. That's not going to stand with me. I need to get the shit out of that dog. So I loop around and I loop around finally till I get a patch of fresh mulch, some blackstrap molasses, and the dog jumps over, finally shits. I can get inside and I can start bathing them. Bath time. Take them both inside, put them down. They're crawling now. So I put them in the bathroom and they're trying to climb up on the toilet, damn near crawling into the toilet, getting their damn Vaseline in the hairbrush, trying to eat it, choke themselves. Put them in the bath, put the other one in the bath. It is so labor intensive just to get them in the bath that every time, by the time I'm finished with the bath or putting their feet into their little pajamas, snapping the legs of their pajamas as they try to flip over and do wrestling moves, turning their hips over, I'm drenched in sweat every single time at the end of the bath. It's so labor intensive. They go down at 7 o'clock. I'm running the show alone. 6:50 bedtime, kids. Sing them a little bit of a bedtime song. Stuff a bottle in the mouth. I'm fucking out of there. But then I have to clean up. Got to clean the salmon off the ground. Got to clean the fucking milk off the ground. Got to clean the shit off the fucking in the bathtub. It is insane. As an inherently lazy person, as somebody who likes to just rot, it has been a stark difference in my day-to-day. I'm always doing shit. It's so fucking insane. I'm always doing some shit. They are kicking my ass day by day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I decided this week, I don't even care if they love me back. I'm just gonna love them. You don't even have to love me back, guys. I already love you. You know what I mean? It's up to you. You know what I mean? Do what you want with your own time. I'm already loving you guys, top to bottom, and it rocks, dude. They are the W's. They are the biggest W's. I wear a W on my hat often for my boy Wes. I need some FF hats, some Foo Fighters hats for Finn Ferrone, my other son. But my God, is it awesome and insane. But I'm not complaining. This is more of me just like reporting the news. Like, it's so fun, and I wouldn't have it any other day. And I like the weekends. I feel like a lot of people are like, Ugh, fucking Christmas break. I got 11 days straight with my kids. The 11 days straight I had with my kids on Christmas break where I wasn't at work or whatever it was, the best days of my life. The weekends where I'm with them and I'm not coming into work and I get to be with them the entire day, the best days ever. Like, I can't get enough of them, and I love them more and more. So don't mistake that as complaining. It's just me reporting the news. Never ending. First twin rappers, that's great. I would love it. They said spitting birth control. I mean, well, if you're weak, for sure. Like, if you're not built for it, for sure. Like, if you don't, like, if you can't picture a world where you're not so wrapped up in yourself and just, like, so into your own ability to scroll your phone, for sure it's not for you. Like, if you need that, great, that's not for you. And do all the things, scroll to your heart's desire, go on dates, stay out late, go on vacations, do all that stuff, because, there'll be a point where that slows down. And if you feel like you want to do that stuff forever, that's great. There's people that are child-free, and I support their ability to do that. That's not me. It's the fucking best. But I don't know about first twin rappers. I think one of my key goals is to not live vicariously through them. I've been able to do most of the stuff that I want, and I don't want to be like, well, I never got to be a football player, so if strap on the fucking bench press, we're going to have you doing some ladder drills. I want them to do what they want to do. I want them to be, like, smart and well-rounded, but I don't need them doing that shit. He said, what's Large up to? What's his area? That guy always has good stories. Large is a Brooklyn guy. Large is a Sheepshead Bay guy. Large is a far-out Brooklyn guy. He used to live around Diker Heights, and I'd love to do one with Large. Well, first off, I'm going to do a big stream with Large, and I'm going to call it Chinatown Redemption, because we went to Chinatown on the same day we went to Koreatown, and we didn't get to fully explore Chinatown, and the stream crapped out at the end. We're going to go to Chinatown, and we're going to have a whole day of it. Because Chinatown, when you look at the neighborhoods, it's listed as one neighborhood. It's bigger than that, and it's more interesting. And it's one of the only neighborhoods in New York that's not gridded out, Like, everything else is on a grid. It's more built like European streets, where it's winding, and you turn a corner, and there's ducks hanging in the window. So we want to be able to go and really enjoy that. But also, he said that he's down to go to Sheepshead Bay or Bay Ridge or anything. Just tried calling you back. Roosevelt Island, let's go. All right, Clemmer tried to call me back. Let's call Clemmer back. What time should we do it, though?
Hello.
Christopher.
Yes, Rone.
The chat has spoken. They want us to go to Roosevelt Island together. Are you down?
Let's go. I'm so excited.
What time of day do you think that we should do it? Should we do it first thing in the morning?
You can do it whenever, as long as I just want a nice day where you have, like, nice views of the city, because then it really kind of brings out the best of Roosevelt Island.
I feel like we can't determine that, though, if it's going to be nice. I want to do it on Wednesday. Should we check the AccuWeather forecast?
We can do that. Let me see here. This Wednesday I might not. Let me see here. Oh, I can do Wednesday. Yes. Yeah, we can do Wednesday. Let's do Wednesday.
Let's do Wednesday, and we have to start by taking the the
tram.
The tram. Is that what it's called? The tram. We got to take the tram over. The stream starts on the tram.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You got to take the tram over. That's like a must.
Yeah. Okay. That's going to be awesome.
The whole island in front of you. You get great views of Manhattan as well. It's yes. We have to take the tram over.
Okay. I don't want to know too much about it, but if you're down to take me on it, usually I'll start with a coffee and end with a beer. But, like, we could end with a cider, or we could end however you want. We could do. I'm open to I'm open to submit to the Clemmer experience.
Well, Roosevelt Island has a place you can get a coffee, and also has a place you can get a beer. And both are pretty close to the tram.
What about that? What about that rooftop bar too?
That was so I know you've gone there. That hotel closed.
What the fuck? The Graduate?
Ago. Yes, and I'm pissed off because we have family come here. They stay at that hotel, and now it's off So that might be completely like empty right now.
Well, that'll be interesting too.
We should break in.
Yeah. Let's hound that.
Become squatters there, and it become like our rooftop bar.
Yes.
Clemmer and Rone's, or Rone and Clemmer's, whatever we decide.
That sounds so fucking nice. My chat's saying that you should grow out long hair.
I should grow out long hair. I had like a mullet in junior high. It didn't go well.
Good Lord, I need to see. I need to see a picture of that. But save it.
I think I have a picture somewhere.
Save it for Wednesday.
Oh, I don't have one in my house. My mom would have it back in New Hampshire.
Well, can she take a picture of that picture and send you a picture of the picture?
I can ask her.
Thank you.
I can ask her.
That's all I ask, brother. Well, I'm very excited.
Me too.
I'm very excited. Thank you so much for being open to this, and I guess we'll all see you on Wednesday, brother.
We're gonna have a great time.
Hell yes. 3 cheers for Clemmer. Hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm amped up for Wednesday. We're gonna have a great time. Just bring comfortable. I know you always do, but just bring comfortable walking shoes because like it's not incredibly long, but like we want to walk from tip to tip.
Bro, I'm wearing stilettos. Fuck a comfortable walking shoe. I'm wearing an 8-inch heel on your bitch ass.
Oh wow.
How's that sound?
You look lovely, but I don't know if it's gonna be the most comfortable for you.
I'm with it though. I think that'll make a better stream. All right, buddy. All right. I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you when you come in today.
All right, let's go.
Awesome. That's gonna be fun. That'll be interesting. I like letting the chat decide because then it's your fault if it's bad. I'm just kidding. Okay, poll ended. Clemmer got 50%. Awesome. Roosevelt Island was 50%. Little Ireland was 27%. Maybe we do that closer to St. Paddy's Day, Little Ireland, or like on St. Paddy's Day or something like that, or I don't know what day of the week St. Paddy's Day is, but like in that area, that would be fun. Arthur Ave, very underrated. Maybe I go to the Botanical Garden or like the Bronx. I don't know. Arthur Ave, and nobody wanted me to go to Canarsie, which I think, trying to protect me. I said, is KFC just retired now? No, bro. KFC is going to be going deep into 1 Minute Man. I wanted to have KFC on today, but he had some house stuff that he was doing. But KFC is going to be on a stream very soon. It'd be fun to walk around with KFC, honestly. Ooh. Arthur Ave with KFC would be interesting because he's a Fordham guy. That would be very interesting because that's like, we could go Arthur Ave, we could go Fordham Road, like we could go see all the fucking Dagos up there on Arthur Ave, get some fucking Italian food. Yeah, like we don't have to, love the poll, right. Yeah, I'm not a wheel guy, bro. I'm more of a square guy. Like the streams for sure. Like the stream, up the stream. Who works more, KFC, Kirk, or Mincy? I mean, they all work in different ways. I think that they all work in different ways. Get well soon to Kirk if he's not feeling great. KFC should do a true crime podcast. I agree. That would be great. Why does Barstool not have true crime? Kirk himself not only did true crime, solved true crime on his own, which I found to be supremely impressive. Let's pay some bills, as they say in the radio business. Let's talk about DraftKings real quick. NFL playoffs, let's go. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, makes every moment bigger. A running back cuts through the line, a strip sack flips the field, a tight end hauls in the type of touchdown grab that you'll talk about for years. Postseason games shift fast, and with DraftKings live betting options, you can stay right in the moment. Plus, DraftKings has your back with early exit protection. If a player in your eligible NFL prop bet goes down at any point in the first half, you can get paid in cash. New customers bet just $5, and if the bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code RoneDotCom. The bet that I like already, I've been studying the lines, and I don't have a strong beat on all of them, but the Niners plus 7.5. The Niners aren't losing by 8 points. Maybe they'll lose to the Seahawks. They're not getting fucking smacked by the Seahawks. They're not going to get smacked. They might lose. They're not going to get smacked. So that's one I had to put that in. I don't know if the line's going to change. I don't know if it's going to dip down to even like 6.5. But the fact 7.5, that extra point, come on, bro. Put it in now. Get on DraftKings now. Put it in. I think that the Texans, I know that they were I mean, that line is kind of flipped a little bit. I don't know if it's like a full flip, but at least the odds on the +3 has flipped. I know that the Bills are favored on the road against the Broncos, which I think is fucking nuts. And I think that the Rams 3.5 against the Bears. It's tough not to take the Rams, but I mean, how fun would it be if the Bears could just keep it going? That would be so fun for Chicago. So fun. I mean, let the Bears get one. Let the Bears get a Super Bowl. The Eagles got a Super Bowl. It was great. It was great for Philadelphia. I would love if the Bears got a Super Bowl. That would be so fucking fun. And Caleb kind of has that, like, he has a little bit of the same mentality as Jalen, where he's like, I had a purpose before you had an opinion. Like, he'll speak in sage idioms. He's Jalen with better arm talent and more painted nails. So DraftKings locked the fuck in. Let's talk about what I advertised this show to be about. I want to read a tweet about Looksmaxing. I don't know if you guys have seen this dude Clavicular. You know who I'm talking about? This bro Clav. You don't know who I'm talking about? I think that Ian, you know who I'm talking about? How would you describe him? You want to come in here and try and describe him real quick? You don't want to describe him. Okay. I think that this dude, self-mutilation and crystal meth, the Chad mindset enticing MAGA's young men who hate on JD Vance. So this dude, I'm pretty sure, used to be an ugly guy. And I think that what he did was he fully looksmaxed. And I think that he's on definitely steroids. I think maybe too young for tea. I think he completely reshaped his face. And I think that he is on meth, which is making him impotent. But all he cares about is looking really good. All he cares about is looking really hot. And this is the world that we're living in, where dudes care about looking really hot as much as women care about looking really hot. And I think that did this guy hit someone with his car? Ian, am I right about that? I think he smoked someone with his car. First off, what the fuck is going on with names like Clavicular? Like, this dude is named like he is a goddamn, like he kept records in Roman times. Clavicular, like fibula. Like, why are we naming people like in this Romanesque style? Like, how is this our new like, people have their tags or whatever, but this guy is straight as, like, he's named like, we're gonna see a Pliny the Elder type streamer soon. I just can't believe that this is this dude's name. But he is a true looksmaxer, and let's read through this post that this guy is saying. He said, Looksmaxing is coming for us all. The game theory is clear. We've hit a Nash equilibrium with male looks. The same competitive escalation women have navigated, the race that started with shaved armpits and arrived at Botox, is now targeting men. Instagram, TikTok, and dating apps are funneling everything into this reality. Your generation determines whether you can escape this. Boomers and Gen X are safe. Millennials will split it in half. Some will face failed marriages unless they looksmax. The same way that being fat gets penalized now, while others will say soft and fudgy without consequence. Status maxing won't protect you, if it ever did, for your sex life. First off, before we continue, marriages are about to collapse unless dudes look like that. We're fucking cooked. I kind of like, this is like borderline satire, but I think that it's like this Nick Fuentes world where people are acting like, I mean, that this is like a true potential for the world. But I see it a little bit in that there's so much front-facing content creation that, like, you have to be, you know, hot into the camera or else it doesn't count, or else you're not going to be able to reach the same heights. But at the same time, TikTok will reward ugly people for having opinions just as much if you can form them decently well. But the fact that they're saying that it's going to cause the dissolution of marriages if you're not breaking your jaw to have it look, it is truly something that we're going to have to grapple with if this brother in this tweet with his opines are correct. And he goes on to say, this isn't a joke. My dad, Boomer, walked around his entire life with a classic boomer belly hanging over his belt. My mom never cared, didn't register in her aesthetic framework. My dad had a generational pass on the belly, if you want to call it that, without it damaging his prospects. So I think that we're basically saying that the Peter Griffins of the world, the Homer Simpsons of the world, the Al Bundys of the world, the archetypes that we saw from 80s, 90s, and 2000 sitcoms, fat dad, hot wife, out the window. Even, 10 years ago when girls were like, I actually like a dad bod. That shit is out. That girls are only going to be turned on unless we see a dude who has the V cut, who has visible obliques and has nuked his sperm count because he's taking so much methamphetamine and steroids that his balls are shriveling back inside of his body and he's reclaiming his masculinity in an attempt to be more of a man. My generation has been a completely different game. Flat stomach or you're out. Out of shape means zero prospects. I watched my best friend start test in grade 9, 14 years old. Grew up around Canadian hockey players who treat their appearance like a competitive sport, who have been the standard since high school. How fucking insane is this? This cannot be true. Women have to be able to fucking weigh in on this. There's no way that if you go to a college that women are only going to be in this. And I don't know And I don't know if the canary in the coal mine is the SEC broads or if they're just late. Like, are the SEC girls who are smoking hot and have like a dollop of sour cream as their boyfriend, are they late? Or are they proof that, like, you can still be gross as a dude and be status maxing? Like, can you still fucking be a melting ice cream and have a smoking hot girlfriend as long as you're in the right fraternity at Ole Miss and she's in the right sorority? Or are they a relic of a past time? Because if what this dude's saying is correct, if the hockey bros from Canada are like, Are they the true ones who are going to be pushing the culture forward? Then they're going to have to liposuction out down at the Grove, and they're not going to be able to thrive like that. But I think that this flies in the face of drinking and partying culture, because drinking, partying culture, you're going to be like, there's going to be the last people at the bar. People are going to have these like mistaken hookups, or they're going to be like thrown together at these frat mixers. Are these guys going to have to be shredded? Are they going to have to be fucking six-packed out? Because I don't know anybody that fucking looks like that. And a lot of people that I know that are even close to that are like fucking like shy, like. But I'm not on the apps. People who are on the apps are going to have to fill this in for me. Let's finish reading it. In my city, you can't be out of shape or unstylish. What city do you live in? What city is in my city? That's so fucking insane. 0 results. It's the same escalation as coming for faces. Golden era bodybuilders created the fitness paradigm where being unfit makes you a loser. Looksmax eras are doing the exact same thing for facial aesthetics. If you haven't adapted to the fitness paradigm yet, you're getting steamrolled. The distribution keeps skewing towards fewer males capturing female desire. Late 30s, you might generationally dodge this. Under 35, the game is cooked. Welcome to the global male-male contest. It's coming for the married and single men alike. Are women, women are about to have the pick of the litter because dudes are now constructing themselves like erector sets, like build a character in Grand Theft Auto where you can mod yourself out from head to toe and you're just putting everything into abs, putting everything into face, nothing into legs. We're talking looksmaxing, Pat.
Bro, I have been Looksmaxing. First of all, you're mogging today.
I'm not mogging. I'm LTN.
No.
My facial structure is low tier normie. LTN.
No, you're mogging. I can see you have a low facial microfractures on the jaw. You look good. I can see the insoles. Me and Jesky have started Looksmaxing.
Wait, I saw you guys doing that.
Yeah.
What was that?
Jesky's trying to get me to gear up, so I'm not really like ready to do steroids, but I'm doing.
You already have a bod on you, bro.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm out of breath from the elevator. Yeah. Also, so we're doing PR. What is it? PCP? Is that the peptide? He wants to shoot me up with this peptide that like.
I saw you guys
heals
buying
you.
a dog.
Yeah, he has 100
needles.
dog needles. But I want to say this about Looksmaxing. First of all, I know who Clavicular is. He's a lunatic. But
Did he hit someone with his car?
yeah, he mowed someone down with his car.
Yeah, and then he got really famous after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no one gave a fuck that he smoked someone with his car.
Dude, but it's. I just want to say this: gay people have been Looksmaxing
Yeah.
since eternity. You guys are
Right.
just catching on now. Like
Right.
all we do is Looksmax every single day, no matter what. Eyebrows, muscles, looking good, feeling good. We status max.
Yeah, but he's saying status maxing won't do anything for you unless you looks max.
It's a tricky, delicate balance, but it's the year of maxing. This year I'm hate maxing, I'm status maxing, I'm homo maxing, I'm looks maxing.
Well, I know that the gays have been on top of it, and I also think that the Japanese have been on top of it. And the Japanese also have like the sadness and the low fertility rates and like the insular like high suicide rates that kind of seem to go in hand with what's
They equilibrium max. Like they even keel max. So they're very like this.
But I think that what he's saying is that there's going to be no more like pudginess and no more slobs out here.
I hope not.
But I don't think that that's true in the gay community. I feel like I've seen pudgy and slobbish gays thriving. Is that done? Are you telling me that a pudgy gay can't get his rocks off?
He can, but it's not a pudge maxing is no longer ideal.
Well, I think that the gays will always be able to rely on desperate, closeted, straight dudes.
Exactly. You guys are so fucking late to everything. It's like hearing all you idiots talk in the corner about heated rivalry. Like you're just catching on to heated rivalry. You're just catching on to Looksmaxing.
I mean, I didn't know. Well, what I just read was I knew Looksmaxing was a thing. I wasn't aware with the way that this X poster put it that it's coming for us all, and that it's like a generational divide at 35. But like he's saying that you're gonna lose your wives, like that the wives are gonna be out here. But I don't know that. Like I think that the wives. I've seen the trend of like divorce looks good on you, and it's these women posting their like glow up where like they go from 50 to 35 pounds overweight.
I think there's always going to be room for people who are slob maxing, and there's always going to be room for people who are fat maxing. But at the end of the day, looks maxing beats fat maxing. It beats slob maxing.
I think fat
maxing.
maxing.
You have to looks maxing goes above every other type of maxing because the other maxings fall in line. Like if you looks max, you will mog max eventually, and you will status max because you'll be able, if you're looks maxing, then you can career max. But you have to you have to have everything else going for you if you're not looks maxing. So if you start with there as like the base of the root of the problem is your looks, and you max that out, then other areas of your life will begin to max.
I'm worried that fat maxing.
That makes sense.
I've fully followed you word by word, but the only thing I take umbrage with is fat maxing might be out the window with GLP-1s and Ozempic and the like. But at the same time, that can't fix being a slob. You can get skinny, but you're like some people are just like they're just slobs deep down.
I'm kind of a slob. Like how I dress very chill, like very comfy, cozy. That's kind
Does
of
that
my
do
vibe.
well for you, or does that?
No,
Really?
because I had I was youth maxing for years. But once you hit 30, then you kind of age out of what you need in order to like life max, essentially.
I feel like there's golden gays though, where you can kind of just be
GGs?
zaddy.
Yeah, you can, I forgot how plugged in you are. I
told you that.
There's no one more plugged in, by the way, to like Real Housewives and all this shit than Rone. It's insane.
I just was talking about that when I do when I eventually do the show, The Male Gaze. about all the Bravo shows that I need you on, and that we regularly talk about it, and that I think that I can surprise you sometimes by the inside knowledge I have about Lisa Rinna telling everyone to get on the tables and dance at Andy Cohen's baby shower.
The fact that you know it's a baby shower, and I thought you were going to say birthday.
Oh, no.
Proves what
It
it
was
is.
a baby shower.
You're the person here who's plugged into, many different cultures and
Yes.
many different
Totally.
factions of society, and I think that just you're proving it today by showing that you understand looksmaxing.
I just wanted to at least get out in front, because no one's really had a long form discussion about it. Right. I'm glad that you came in to talk about it, because you and I think Jack Mack will be the other person that knows the most about it, and I'm excited for him to break his ankles and walk in here at 6'4" one day.
Hell yeah, Jack Mack knows all about it. Talk to Jetski too. He's like Jetski is not even. I'm not even kidding. Jetski is trying to looksmax.
Yeah,
it's not like we're joking around. Jetski is dead serious.
He's about to be in. I know he's going to Turkey.
I'm going to Turkey too.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm looksmaxing the fuck out of my hair.
But I think that why stop at hair? If you're going to Turkey, why not just come back?
I'm getting my teeth done and my hair done.
You don't need your teeth done. What the fuck?
I have a little bit of a gum line issue, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on.
You have that white girl gum?
I do.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the white girls
you got a problem when you see her coming, and it's like...
Yeah, the white girl gum is hilarious.
Well, listen, I'm happy that you're covering this. I think it's important.
I think it's important too, and we're going to keep the cultural talk going and talk about the revolution in Iran next. Let's talk about Iran. Yeah, bro. He knew. See, he knew. He busting with the Bravo. I like that. Need more Bravo content. He is Gaz cosplay. Yeah, Gaz's straightness is wasted on him. Gaz has all the trappings of a gay man, who in his twilight years should just go full gay. Honestly, he's missing out. Sass was mewing over Zoom on Son of a Boy Dad. Everybody's looksmaxing. Yeah, whenever Sass gets a little camera in front of himself, he'll hit the fucking heavy mew. Pat, what's hot in the gay world that Rone will discuss in 2 months? Bro, Pat was just busting balls. He knows that I'm tapped in on what the fucking gays are doing. Can we get a cheat sheet on Bravo? I mean, yeah, Vanderpump Rules has a new cast. They suck. There's absolute heat still going on Southern Charm. The Apex Predator franchise right now is Salt Lake City. They're doing the most over there. Rhode Island is coming. Below Deck is the kind of show that comes on at 5. It's the appetizer show that you watch before you're ready to really tap into the other shows. Potomac, I mean, we have some Potomac heat going on Traitors, if you're watching Traitors. And the first woman that was voted off on Traitors, no spoilers, actually, I'm not going to say, Yandel for the male gays. I love to get Yans on. Do you think they'll let Jen Shah back on the show now that she's out of prison? Of course. What? You think that they give a fuck about morals? You think that you think that Andy Cohen's not gonna plug in Jen Shah immediately as soon as she gets back? That show has they kept going without her. The fact that you can hit the turbo booster and put Jen Shah back in there, it's gonna be elite. No one gives a fuck that she scammed some old people as far as a Bravo producer. I'm sure they did, but she did the crime. She did the time. That's the criminal justice system. What, are we going to rake her over the coals? Michael Vick got to play quarterback again. Let Jen Shah spin. You should interview Juicy Joe. Would love that. Fights was once invited to be on Summer House. Yeah, that'd be sick. I think that Francis could have been in the Summer House world too. President saying fuck you is talk-worthy. What does that mean? She has to pay restitution, right? I mean, Alex Jones had to pay restitution. He's still on the air. Andy and Out said he would never let her. Andy said he wouldn't let her back? What? Scumbag. Feel like Donna was just on the show so they could promote her. Yeah, I heard a rumor that Donna and Dorinda had a huge blowout, and I was waiting to see that. That's why I was shocked to see what happened with Donna, but we never got to see the huge blowout. That it almost got physical. Dorinda, OG, GOAT. She's on my Rushmore. Trump flipped off a heckler yesterday and said, fuck you. Interesting. Should we talk about Iran? I mean, Trump is over here saying that he wants there to be more protests in Iran. He's like, you guys are fucking crushing it. Keep protesting. I don't even know if we really need to talk about Iran, but let's just watch that one video that I sent you, because it's fucking sick. This went down in England, is fucking amazing. Iran, I know the people of Iran, especially if you want to talk the Bravo world or like reality TV, the Shahs, and I mean Jen Shah, I don't know, she might even be Iranian. The Iranian people are a progressive people. Like, half the Iranians that we see on reality TV are gay. And, like, the other half that aren't gay are, like, I don't want to say flamboyant, but, like, they like gold curtain rods and, like, having their chest hair out. There is, like, a very progressive thread to the Iranian people that I've witnessed. And I think that if we look back at the history of Tehran and before the revolution, I think it used to be a really beautiful and progressive place. And I think that it is still really beautiful. I think that they don't get along well with the United States, but I think that the majority of the Iranian people, and I don't want to speak for them, but from what I've heard, read, and seen, they don't get along with the government that is oppressing them. And I think that that's why we have this crazy fucking revolution where sadly people are getting killed in the streets. But what we have here in this video is an insane feat of protest and upper body strength. Let's watch this. This is in England. Breaks through, goes across the way, and look what he does. I mean, how did he even know you could climb those parts? He's full Spider-Manning, and then look, this is the scariest part. But grip strength. Ah! Oh, my boy is fucking strong. He's not scared at all. And he's fucking got the balance going. And he pulls out the flag out of his ass. The pre-1973 flag. And then he's up here ripping this bitch down. Ripping it. Where is he at? The Iranian consulate? Or whatever he is. He's bold and fucking brave and strong. His clothes fit well and he fucking jacked up. I mean, this is even if you don't know a lot about what's going on, and I have a limited knowledge of it, that was fucking sick. That's fucking, this is enough to radicalize people. Grip maxing. My bro is fully grip maxing. Ryan has Mossad maxing, revolution maxing. I don't know about the majority. Yeah, maybe not the majority, but can we just watch him climb it again? I just want to see like the dangle that he had going. Just like, it's so insane to be like, yeah, I could get up there. Who the fuck does he think he is? Climb, climb, climb. But then this is behind him. This is some true the alpinist shit. This is some free solo. What the fuck? You can see how thin the ledge was. That's all like the front of his finger strength. That's just built from heavy scrolling. That's fucking nuts. I say he's likely dead now. I mean, he's in England. I don't know if he's likely dead. He works for Mossad, trained soldier. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I love watching travel videos about Iran. Seem like a truly great people. From like the average citizen that you see like talking to a street vendor and interacting with people. Obviously, we bombed them. Obviously, they have beef with Israel. I don't know about all that, but I know like I choose to believe that like person to person that there are good folks over there. But if we just want to hate them, otherize them, and say that they suck, so we feel comfortable bombing them, we could do that too. Rone, you should just keep going there in Pick Central. Nah, bro, let those bros cook. But if you sent Mincy to Iran, he could solve all their issues and bring DraftKings to the people, or at least brick watches, bro. But I want freedom I want like a less oppressive regime for Iran badly. I would love to travel there, not just because it's like the whole yak thing, but I think that it is truly an interesting place in a rich country with a lot going on. I don't know if that will happen, but that would be cool. And I'm sure that they're on notice after what we did to Venezuela. I don't know if they think that we're just going to send in SEAL Team 6 and fucking install a new regime overnight. It's probably not that fucking simple. Especially because they have their own soldiers killing their own countrymen. I don't know if it was like, yeah, Turkey would be fired too. I'm dying to go to Turkey. But I think that Iran is seeing these other like Muslim countries like Turkey and like, like Dubai, cities like Dubai, like be westernized and global powers. Even the Saudis are trying to do it. And I think that, I'm sure that they want that. Why would they not want that? Venezuela, Iran, then Cuba, peeps being liberated. Yeah, bro. Oh, Iran's gorgeous in February. What do you mean by the whole yak thing? There was a yak World Cup thing at the last World Cup where whoever lost something had to go to a country that the wheel landed on, or a country of their group, and mine landed on Iran. And to this day, every time I go online, everyone's like, "Why haven't you gone to Iran yet?" As if there's not a triple black diamond warning against any human being from the United States going to Iran, saying you will immediately get not abducted, but like locked up for just going there as a traveler. Men, maybe you can hire a guide or something. I don't know. But now is the time to go. Now is not the time to go. But hopefully soon. Are you watching Shahs of Sunset? I watched a little bit of Shahs of Sunset. I'm into the Shahs. I'm into the Shah culture. I think that I'm into Iran as a whole. Rone, do you watch Channel 5? I only saw clips of Andrew Callahan talking to Nick Shirley, but he did make Nick Shirley look dumb. I will be honest with that. He did make Nick Shirley look dumb. Yeah, but I mean, political motivation's probably going both ways. Both politically motivated guys. Iran was westernized like 50 years ago. Those 70s pictures are crazy. Facts. They keep saying it's lies. Women have no rights and they don't have to wear head coverings, but you see them always have at least something around their neck so they can cover if confronted. Son of a Boy Dad's audience, 40% Hispanic. Combined IQ in that room was 140. I don't know what room we're talking about. Rone, are you yakking for the Super Bowl? I think I will be out there. Need you to revamp and change the wheel bad. What do you mean revamp the wheel? You're asking me to reinvent the wheel? You know that that's a saying. You don't reinvent the wheel. We don't reinvent the wheel. You think I'm going to go and reinvent the wheel on the Yak, which was like the 35th biggest YouTube show in the world? Any news on new Barstool New York shows that are coming out with Fishbowl / KFC canceled? What is Jackie up to? I think there are some new shows coming. I think that there are some new shows coming. I don't know a ton about everything, but I think there are some new shows coming, and I'm excited. I'm excited for what I've heard and seen. But I would love for there to be new shows. Rone, can you do a Jersey Shore tour? What would that mean? Like a single day thing, or like going from town to town, or like being on the beaches? You know, I like the whiteboard, and you're the only one. Hell yes. Fights new show on the Out of Order page. Yeah, that's a big one. He's talking to actors. I also saw him put a vlog up on the KFC radio page, which is cool. I'm sure that there will be new shows. I think that that's the kind of nature of the business. You're just creating new stuff and finding the people to produce it, but also finding ways to make shows that are self-sufficient enough to be able to be produced by the people who make them. I think that that's why Drawn Together is a growing show, because it's self-sufficient. I think that's why My Mom's Basement is a self-sufficient show, because it can just happen on its own. How come there are no dinosaur ghosts? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's fire. That is an incredible question. That is an incredible question. I truly have no idea. How come there are no dinosaur Ghosts. Dinosaurs have a different afterlife. How do you know that? How do we know that? Maybe dinosaur ghosts are buildings. Does that make sense? Nah, not really. I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm definitely woke on fossil fuels. Like, they're not, those aren't dinosaurs. Those aren't fucking made out of dinosaurs. The fuck are we talking about? That they're just like at the bottom of the ocean? You go to an offshore oil rig and they're mining for dinosaurs? Was there mass graves of dinosaurs? Was there a holocaust of dinosaurs and they buried them all at the bottom of the ocean? Why were they all together there? I am dumb. But my antenna's up on that shit. I'll tell you that much. They come back in the form of nuggets. Very good. Well shown. Have you thought about doing pizza reviews around the city? Could be huge. Someone made that joke already in this stream. Someone already made that exact joke. Crazy. A ghost in the gas tank. Yeah, just because we can't see them doesn't mean they're not real. But you'd think the people that are doing the New Orleans ghost tours would be like, okay, that's a dinosaur. It's out to war mode, of course. No cavemen or Roman ghosts either. They're all Victorian for some reason. Yeah, maybe ghosts weren't invented until then. Rone, could you do a travel stream with 2 or 3 extras in vehicle, drive across the country in SUV, hearing stories and shooting the shit? Oh, do we have to go across the whole fucking country? Jesus Christ. Maybe like a shorter, like, we could still do the travel stream and drive somewhere without going across the entire country. I just told you how hard it is to put children to sleep. Imagine if I'm like, hey, babe, I got to go drive to fucking San Francisco, and I'm going to take the leisurely route. You hang out at home. I'm going to go eat Pringle cans and fucking tell stories. Ponder maxing. Billy from War Mode is the funniest fucker, totally. Mac Jones being unoriginal, who would have guessed? Mac Jones, bro. No Mac Jones slander. Let's hit some of these vids. It's going to be like an hour and a half ski today. Let's watch some vids. I have some, okay, so, can we watch these, the Dream collab dude, the dude G's? This dude G's, is one of my favorite creators in New York, and he's small. I mean, relatively small. He's big, but, like, he's not in the full world, and sometimes he is nasty, but he is outside in a way that even, like, the dude Nicholas Newvan or whatever, or the guy Ari from Home, those guys are outside in New York, but this guy is outside on like a much grimier level in New York. And I think he's doing the glasses, and I think that he's riding around on a bicycle, but he is outside with nothing to do. Let's watch a couple of his videos. I would love to do some kind of stream collab with him. Like, he's really outside. Let's watch.
What's up, mama? Hey. What's up, baby? Come here. Give me a hug, man. Why you always playing with me? Come here, man.
I love you. I know.
So happy to see you.
I love you.
Took all my way out. I gotta go, mama. Love you too.
New York's not a real place. First off, it's across the street from us. Second of all, we watch it. Let's watch. I mean, he is curling this woman. He is just.
What's up, baby? Come here. Give me a hug, man. Why you always playing with me? Come here, man.
I love you.
I love you.
I know.
He's giggling.
So happy to see you.
I love you.
I love you.
Took all my way out. I gotta go, mama. Love you too.
It's clearly like first thing in the morning. Outside with nothing to do. Is this Pusha G's? Yeah, it's G's, bro. Yeah, wasn't that so cute? Like, that's so nice. He's so he's so funny. There's a couple more videos. Let's watch just a little bit more of like the kind of shit that he's
Yo, my little young nigga, what's up, man? What you looking for, a pizza?
No, it's Trini. The Trini.
Put that in your pocket. Come on, put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Come on, get on the bike. Get out real quick. Oh, yeah. Come on,
like 100.
Right there, buddy.
Fake
Come on.
100. I'm almost positive.
On,
We give him a fake 100.
Yeah, we're gonna get you some food. Come on, hurry up. You good, nigga?
And he puts him in the
My
bike
little young
basket.
nigga, man.
Just starts driving, watch the hat goes flying.
Oh, we'll be back for that shit.
We'll be back for that
Come
shit.
back for that shit. Take you on a drill, nigga.
Take him on a drill. We're gonna go do a drill on the fucking bike.
Fucking drill, gonna die.
He's out of his fucking mind, dude. This dude is the most out of his mind content creator in New York. Sometimes he is a little bit nasty, but it's also like he's always going up to people. Like, he shows you how much crack is still being done in New York. Like, people are really still on crack. I kind of thought like crack was dead. It is not. People are outside doing crack, like, a lot. I think we have one more video in there. I don't know if it's a nasty one. Yeah, bro. Like, I think he just goes around with fake hundreds. And, like, I'd say, like, it's fucked to be giving out fake hundreds, but, like, he gave the guy the fake hundred for nothing. And then, like, he gives this bro a fake. Oh, let's watch.
Twin? Let me get the go yard, twin.
Twin?
How much for the go yard, twin? Green. That one, twin. How
Yeah,
much?
twin?
60? Shit, nigga, let me get two. Let me get two for 100, twin. Let me get the wallet, twin. Twin, 100, twin. Twin, come on, twin. 100, twin. Come on, twin, what's wrong?
Which one?
No, the wallet, right there, twin. Yeah. 100, right? Come on, twin. Fuck. Twin, what's wrong?
Clearly
twin?
fake. Like, you can see how it's
Same
curled
place.
on the end.
Yeah.
It's good, yeah.
Come on, twin. Yeah, twin, look at that.
He's inspecting
Looking,
it and can't tell
Come on,
that it's
this,
fake.
twin. Don't worry, huh? Yeah.
No?
Yeah, twin.
Put the
it
bag in
there,
the
twin.
bag.
Good looking, twin. I'ma holler at you, twin.
I bet he's also scamming a scammer. Like, that guy's selling fake bags, and, like, obviously he could sell them for less. It's just, it's so fucking, he is the most unhinged. He's like the bravest content creator. He's just going up to people at, like, 4 in the morning, like 6 in the morning in Times Square, just being like, what are you doing outside? He's so fucking nuts. I need to link up with the bro Pusha G's. I think, like, Cameron, like, talked about him on his show. Like, this dude is clearly a Harlem dude and is clearly outside with nothing to do. Think he got rocked before? I mean, I think that it's more likely that he's doing the rocking. Like, that's a brave man. That's a man who has been outside. Like, this is not his first rodeo. And the fact that he knows who he could fuck with and how to fuck with them in, like, a funny way shows that that is a New York pro's pro. Like, he's an all-Madden New Yorker. Absolute beast, twin. So I've been trying to reach out to this dude, G's. But would love to see him. Go follow him on TikTok. Go follow him on Instagram. He is hilarious. Let's watch a couple more. Any other heat in there? Tyler, giving bums false hope is something. LOL. I mean, yeah. I told you he does some nasty stuff, but also it's a nasty world. It's like the first woman, he didn't give false hope. He just picked her up and, like, she was giggling the whole time and she had a good day. At least we can be depressed about Harbaugh in-person interview with Giants. Yeah, I mean, for the Giants, that'd be sick if they got Harbaugh. Yeah, I know we got some other heat in here. Okay. Dave, I have a guy for you. If you liked Frank the Tank, if you liked Danny Boy Kane, if you liked Mincy, you will love this dude, Chippy Edition, no shirt on. Let's give it a watch. He might be British, but even the art in the background is amazing. Let's watch this, bro.
Ooh, this will be fun. Oh, who goes to Chippy and have a curry sauce? No, bye-bye.
Who goes to Chippy and have a curry sauce?
Oh, Another disgusting item I can't stand. Oh, I love a steak pudding. Ooh,
The fuck
that's
is
a definite keep.
the fuck is steak pudding, bro?
Fish. Oh, an amazing bit of fish. Say I'm your number one. Boom.
He got a song for it.
Yeah.
Very
Who
Frank
goes
S.
to the chippy and has gravy? If I want gravy, I'll have it at home. Oh, who would order a pie? A cheese and onion pie from a chippy?
I would. I don't know. It looks
Definitely
good.
not me.
All right. Okay. I'm learning.
Oh, if I want a burger, I'll go to fucking Mackey's.
He'll go to Mackey's.
For fuck's sake.
He's limited
Oh.
himself. You got to go get chips at the chippy.
A buttered pie roll. I don't mind the buttered roll with chips in it.
I don't know what
And
that
a
is.
battered sausage. Amazing.
I've never heard of probably 7 out of those 10 things. Oh, I love a butter bomb roll. What the fuck is a butter bomb roll? Oh my God. I mean, can we get this guy across Dave's desk? He looked like an older gentleman, but also he doesn't need money for shirts. Maybe we pay him for a few years. That guy is a content creator. That guy has it all. I think that we need to, we tried it with Troops and Expressions oozing. Why not a guy like that? You know, I think that there's other British bros that we could get over here that could be really interesting. I love me a battered sausage. A battered sausage is fucking insane. Sausage isn't unhealthy enough. The entrails and the nastiness of a pig cased in intestinal lining isn't unhealthy enough for you that you have to dip it in batter and then deep fry it? Battered sausage is fucking insane. I need some now. I need to find a chippy in New York, and I need to do a chippy mukbang where I try top to bottom everything that dude just fucking talked about. Because I don't know what anything of it is. And I don't know why, like, the cheese pie is a no-go, but the other pie is a go, and, like, I can't. The guy doesn't want chips at the fish and chip shop? No, he got it. That was on his 3 keeps. The chips were there, the chippy. What is unhealthy about sausage? Sausage has to be the least healthy, outside of bacon, least healthy meat, right? It's fucking delicious. But it's like, if sausage was healthy, they would just serve everything that's inside the sausage as is. They wouldn't have to fucking scramble it into some absolute bullshit and put it into like a false casing. They would just serve it the fuck up as it is. In Ireland, we call them chippers. Don't tell me you're in Ireland right now. Slight difference between English and Irish English. Don't tell me that Kyle Wolfie's in Ireland, bro. Good the fuck on you, lad. Breakfast hot dog. Yeah, it legitimately is a breakfast hot dog. Or like a patty sausage. I mean, that's just pressed pre-cancer. But goddamn, is it delicious. Anything else in here? That, any other heat? England week where you do British food and culture and history? That would be super fun. I would be down for that. Or just like a live stream and we go to a chippy and go mukbang outside a chippy. Bears got a chance this weekend? Of course they have a chance. Any given fucking Sunday, bro. Good job they didn't put a Savaloy on the list. But what is a Savaloy? Savaloy sounds like a British pedophile. Savaloy. Savaloy. When is Exploring New York City coming back? Next week. We are going to be going around Roosevelt Island with Chris Klemmer next Wednesday. There's a lot of patties in Ireland. Okay, very nice. That's funny. Any other heat? Not really? Okay. Guys, thanks for rocking with us for the stream. Next week, me and Klemmer will be going and rocking from Roosevelt Island. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And thank you guys for rocking with us. RoneDotCom, we got videos coming. We got more heat coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the show. Everybody that's been rocking, we appreciate you. Everybody that's ever subscribed, we appreciate you. Keep subbing. Keep commenting. It's going to be another big year. Enjoy your week.